Good afternoon. May I help you? Okay, you had an appointment. And what time was that for? 3 o'clock. You had the anti-acne facial? Excellent. Well, we are ready for you. And follow me this way. Okay, right in here. You can have a seat. My name is Carla. You haven't been here before, is that correct? Okay. Now, you don't have very many blemishes at all. What's been going on? So, you've just been feeling run down, and I can see that you do, in fact, have some oily skin. Sure, I think the combination of those things is causing some unusual breakouts for you, and the facial will be a perfect option. The anti-acne facial is one of our classics that we've used on a wide variety of people with great success. This should help to get you back on track, so to speak, and it will clarify your skin, and then once you've had the facial, you can continue to work on getting plenty of exercise and water, getting plenty of sleep at night, and just in general, trying to relax. Reducing stress is really important when you're trying to clear up your skin. Okay, great. Well, that said, you can go ahead and lie back there. Just get nice and comfortable. As I said, reducing stress is paramount, so just take a deep breath for me and get ready to enjoy yourself this afternoon, okay? Alright. The first thing I'm going to do is use a medicated cleanser to clean your skin. And you can just close your eyes. I want to make sure I don't get any soap in there. I want to get it nice and lathered up in my hands rather than on your face, because extra rubbing can just cause irritation. Okay, and I'm just going to smooth this onto your skin. Going in nice circles here, making sure to remove all the dirt and oil. I want to make sure I get under the jaw, close to the ears, and all the way up to the hairline. Okay, I don't want to leave it on for too long because again, it can just be irritating. I'll start rinsing you off. I'll get some water on your skin to break up the cleanser. And then for the rest, I'll simply wipe it off, being exceedingly gentle. Gentle is the name of the game. Okay. It's looking nice and clean now. So we have the perfect canvas to start with today. And now that I've removed all of the cleanser, I'm going to simply take a tissue, fold it over, and pat your skin dry. One section at a time so that I'm not rubbing. Next, I'm going to exfoliate your skin a little bit. This will help me to remove dead skin cells from the surface, as well as any excess oil. And it will also help to prepare your skin for extractions. this exfoliates in two ways. I'm going to moisten my fingers a little bit so that it glides on nice and smooth. It exfoliates manually with these little scrubbies that you feel. I'm just going to smooth it onto your skin, going in circles because that's the best way to remove the dead skin cells. And the second way that this exfoliates is it contains a small amount of alpha hydroxy acid, which is a chemical exfoliant, and that will break up the dead skin cells as well. Again, allowing me to do extractions better. And this has a very clarifying effect on the skin. Get a little more water. Again, just going in nice circles. Focusing here in the creases of the nose, but not pressing down hard. I want to use a very light pressure and let the exfoliant do the work for us. Smoothing the skin. It also feels very nice. And take a nice deep breath and just relax. That's the best thing you can do for your skin, if you ask me. Okay. Just like with the cleanser, we don't want to keep at this too long in order to avoid irritating the skin. I'm gonna rinse my hands. And also rinse off the exfoliant from your skin. Repeating the technique from last time by wiping off the excess. It comes off very easily. Of course, I have to make sure that I don't leave any little bits getting stuck near the hairline or close to the ears. Those are some tricky areas. But I think I've got it all. And one more time, I'm going to get my tissue, fold it, and pat dry. Starting with your forehead, just pressing down with my hand, and move in. One section at a time, just patting dry, not rubbing. Last section. Beautiful. Next, I'm going to use a purifying toner. I know that seems like a lot of cleaning, but it's very important to do before the extractions. It helps to treat your skin, and is just a part of our tried and true anti-acne facial. I'm simply going to spray this onto a cotton ball. And wipe this around your skin, ensuring nice even coverage, a thin layer. No, we don't get as many men here as women, but we get more men than people seem to think. I find that men will come, and come consistently, as long as they feel they have a real reason or a constructive purpose. It's almost like women don't exactly need a reason to come to the spa. They just enjoy it, and there's no social stigma about it. But men will come too, whether it's for stress relief or something very practical like skin clarifying. Okay. And now we're all all set to do extractions. Have you had extractions done before? No? That's perfectly fine. They shouldn't hurt. Some people find them uncomfortable. Some people don't notice them at all. But you shouldn't feel pain. I'm going to put on gloves. And when I'm doing these, just relax. Think about nice, pleasant thoughts. Again, you don't have very many blemishes at all. There's only a few. So I'll just extract those. Get all of the nastiness out of your pores. And we'll be done. Okay. I have these little goggles that I'm going to put over your eyes. Just rest them here like this. Because I have this big bright light that I'm going to move right over your face so that I can see really clearly. Yeah, even through the goggles you can still kind of tell how bright it is. What I'm going to do is run my fingers over your skin, looking really closely at your pores. And I'm checking to see what areas are ready to have extractions and need to have extractions. A common place is in the creases of the nose, especially if you have oily skin there. But we'll come back to that. Now I see you have one little zit right here on your cheek, and it's just about ready to go on its own as it is. But extractions are nice because they're like a type of instant gratification. You'll walk out of here without that zit. And all I'm going to do is press gently along the sides of this blemish, adding pressure, but never right on top of the blemish. And just lie nice and still. There. The blemish naturally expresses itself when you apply that pressure, assuming it's not too deep. In this case, it wasn't. I've got my wipe ready to go, and I just wipe away what comes out. I'm going to express a little bit more just to make sure that we've got all of the infected fluid removed. And that's it. Yeah. It's that easy. I'm going to move to this little blemish on your chin. Again, just applying some pressure. I'm sort of pushing in a sweeping sort of motion until this gets expressed. There we go. And wiping it away. And I really only see one more that I'd like to work on. And I think we can get this one too. Just relax. Done. Now I can certainly see some other irritations you have in your skin that can't really be expressed. But the facial will still help, and I can still understand why you requested this facial. This will definitely provide results for you. But that takes care of the zits. And at this point, now that you've had our very concentrated medicated cleanser, and the same with the toner and extractions professionally done, you're just about finished with this treatment. But next, very, very important, I want to make sure that I apply our acne treatment gel. This is a very thick gel. between my hands and slide it onto your skin. This will disinfect the areas that we did extractions on and treat your skin as a whole, as well as helping to mattify your skin. It's got some salicylic acid, zinc, a little bit of tea tree oil, lots of very good, potent ingredients that will clear your skin right up. And I'm really just using my fingertips, now that I've got the majority of it rubbed in, to help it absorb without irritating your skin. Gently rubbing it in until it absorbs. And while the rest of that sinks in, I'm going to apply an eye cream. Now don't worry, this is very lightweight, but all of the cleansing and the treatment can get near the area of the eye, and that skin is extremely thin and extremely delicate. So I like to make sure that at the end of your treatment, I put a moisturizing, protecting cream in the area to be sure that we don't damage it. This will also provide a little bit of a barrier against that treatment. Just getting a little bit here. And I'm applying this to a Q-tip so that I don't contaminate the eye area with my fingers, which have had the treatment on them. And I'm going to glide this right under your eye, being very, very delicate and gentle. This is completely odorless and very thin, so it shouldn't be intrusive to you in any way. Just protecting your eyes. It's got vitamin E in it as well, and I'm certainly applying it to the outer corners of the eyes. So as a little added bonus, it can help diminish some fine lines that you might have there. Okay. Making sure I have a nice even application. And towards the end here, I'm just dabbing it in. Dabbing it gently. Done with that. Since it is the afternoon, this next step is very important. I want to apply an SPF 30 sunscreen to your skin. This is especially important because we've exfoliated and used some chemicals on your skin that make it even more susceptible to sunlight. Just rubbing this between my palms and then gliding it over your skin. So I want to make sure we protect you before you leave here today. This particular sunscreen will not clog your pores in any way. I want to make sure I get nice even coverage here without getting too thick of a coat. But I'm just spreading it and rubbing it in. Being sure to get down below your chin onto your neck as well. Alright. Finally, again, like the eye area, all of the cleansing and the gels can be very irritating and they can seep into other areas. So I want to apply a protective lip treatment. Again, just getting another applicator here. I don't want to put my fingers on your lips. I'm going to collect a little bit of the product from my jar. This won't make you look glossy or anything, don't worry. It's just to protect and moisturize your lips. And I'm going to smooth this on. This is perfectly safe and edible. Smoothing this onto your lips and making sure to work it in. And I'm also going to carry it just a little bit beyond the borders of your lips to protect that area and make sure that no product seeps onto your lips and dries them out. Guy or girl, nobody likes chapped lips. Okay. And that is it. That completes your facial. Absolutely. I think you'll see some really nice results from this. And as I mentioned earlier, you can continue to work on a couple of areas of your life, your stress, sleep, diet, things like that, to make sure that this little funk for your skin clears up and goes away. So you can sit up. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. When you head to the front, I'm going to clean up here a little bit, but there's a girl working at the counter, and because this is your first time, she'll hand you a coupon for 10% off your next visit if you're interested. Absolutely. And it doesn't have to be for acne, between you and me. Guys like to get pampered too, right? Alright, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming. I really hope you have a nice day. Alright, bye-bye.